Good morning, this is Theodore. I have business with you, so please come to the Velvet Room at your earliest convenience. It is an important matter that involves you. I will be waiting.
The Kirijo company was in the news again yesterday.
Kirijo? The student council president? You know, the Kirijo company built this whole school.
I wonder how a company that big was contracted to build a school.
You recall that Theo had some important matters to discuss.
Alright, please forgive me for calling you like this. There's something I must bring to your attention. There seems to be someone inside Tartarus between floors 44 and 47. It seems to be someone without the potential who heard the voices of the shadows. If left alone, they will become lost in your world and may die. Please find them and return them.
There will be times when people wander into Tartarus. If they are not rescued by the next full moon, they will be lost. Information about missing people can be seen on the bulletin board at the police box in Polonia Mall. If you can rescue these people, Officer Kurosawa will reward you. We just go all at once at the end of the month, and we want to do it in like 2 days or like 3 days or 4 days before the full moon. I mean, you can look up the dates when he calls, because you don't want to go to Tartarus and then the next morning he's like, hey, someone's trapped in Tartarus. It's like you wasted a night. I mean, it's not a big deal, but it's like the principle of the thing, you know? My courage is like almost maxed, so I'm not even gonna like worry about this anymore. Power. Oh. Oh, okay, so I guess if you have the quest accepted, it's a definite in him giving you that. But I have no idea what it does. Anyway. I don't have a priestess persona. Oh, let me go get one. Gekukan High School, Home Economics Room.
Kotone-chan, have you decided what to make today? If you haven't, then would you like to make this with me? Look, on this page, chocolate truffles. Don't they look good?
Not really a beginner's recipe, but I'm sure she's gonna mess it up anyway, so it doesn't matter. Since Fuka has brought the ingredients for them, you decide to try making chocolate truffles. The recipe seems like it would be fairly easy to follow.
1 teaspoon of liquor. That doesn't seem like enough. Dissolve 200 grams of milk chocolate in hot water. Am I supposed to put hot water in it or it into the water?
Fuka is muttering things to herself.
Oh no, it's okay. I should be able to do this. Thanks though.
Fuka seems to be having fun. You made your own batch of truffles. They came out pretty well. And these are great gifts, because everyone loves them. If you give them to someone when you go out on your days off, it might make them happy.
Yes, I'm done. This is much more fun when there's 2 people here. Thanks, Kotone-chan.
Fuka is laughing as if she's truly having fun. You feel like you've gotten a little closer to Fuka.
How does this look? It's a little odd-shaped.
There's an apple-sized dark substance on the plate Fuka handed to you.
They say that bigger is better, so...
A sour smell wafts from the so-called truffle.
I thought that a teaspoon of liquor wasn't enough, so I used a cup of it. Look, see?
Fuka is proudly holding up a bottle labeled vinegar. Because this recipe is so obviously inedible, you decide to point this out to Fuka.
Huh? Oh, you're right. It says rice vinegar. I didn't notice at all. I'm hopeless, aren't I? I just want to help everyone, even outside of battle. So I thought that they might like having some homemade food or sweets when they're tired. But I want to try harder so that I can get better at this. Plus, now that you're helping me out, I want to succeed even more. I'll try harder next time.
You finished your cooking club meeting and headed back to the dorm.
Welcome back.
Let's start this.
Oh, there you are. We ran into a bit of a snag again. Some of the other investors decided to drop out. Since there are fewer investors, each person's profits will be even bigger. Do you mind investing a bit more? Just 10,000 yen more, that should be plenty. Are you in?
You gave the man 10,000 yen.
My foolish little apprentice. Have you not yet realized that you are being deceived? Everything I've said has clearly been suspicious. Ignorance should be a crime. Sure, you have some positive qualities, but if you remain so naive, everyone will take advantage of you. Stick with me, and I'll show you how to be a winner. Very well, young lady. If you insist, I'll give you my autograph. It's always a pleasure to meet a fan. Don't you have a television? Are you living in the Stone Ages? How barbaric. I'm sure you've seen the home shopping program called Tanaka's Amazing Commodities. Allow me to introduce myself.
The well-dressed man handed you a business card. It says President and Executive Producer Tanaka.
That's right, I'm Tanaka. Surely you've heard the name. I'm afraid I cannot return the 40,000 yen you gave me, but I've autographed my business card for you. Hold on to that. It'll be worth a pretty penny. Toodaloo.
As Tanaka turned and walked away, his fake smile melted into a look of annoyance. But then he sat on the nearby bench and began mumbling to himself.
That little brat. Doesn't she realize she's in the presence of a star? I should have charged her extra for a private autograph signing.
It seems he's mumbling about you.
Huh? What do you want? Quit disturbing me. Shoo! Shoo! Did you overhear me talking to myself? You'll forget it ever happened if you know it's good for you. I belong to a powerful talent agency. I'm practically a celebrity. I have an image to maintain. Don't even think about telling someone he took my money or he called me a little brat, capiche? Very funny. You may be cute, but you're no comedian.
President Tanaka's forehead is beating with sweat.
Silly me, I've let you in on my secret, haven't I? Tee-hee-hee. Don't tell anyone, okay? Please, I'll lick your shoes clean if you want me to. That means you won't tell anyone, right? Promise? I'll make you swallow 1,000 needles if you're lying. A verbal agreement is considered a contract, and I'll sue your pants off if you breach ours. I've got your adorable little face etched into my memory.
He seems to have taken an interest in you. You have become acquainted with President Tanaka, the executive producer of a TV shopping program. So he's available like every other day at the mall at night. I think Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. And this is one of the easiest social links to level up because it levels up every time. You don't have to worry about bringing a devil persona with you or answering correctly. All you do is you just talk to him.
But to tell you the truth, you might shine with a little polishing. I sense that you're something more than your average pretty girl. What you need in this world is brains. Without brains, you can't climb to the top. I usually take my breaks here. I'd be happy to mold your young mind whenever you wish.
After saying goodbye to President Tanaka, you decided to go back to the dorm. Iwatodai Strip Mall. Going to the bookstore is kind of lame. Let's go somewhere else. Wait, let me see how much money I have. Oh no! Where's my wallet? Did I drop it? But when? I had it when I pulled out my ticket at the station. Wait, someone bumped into me right outside the train station. Sorry, I'm gonna go back there and look around. Huh? That's okay. I mean, it's just over there. Wait here, okay? Well, I'll be right back. Yukari runs off. You're beginning to get looks from people passing by. It doesn't seem like Yukari is coming back. Could something have happened to her? You decide to go check up on her. Iwatodai Station. You hear a man yelling.
What do you say? You better shut your mouth, bitch. Can I get a piece of that, bro?
Yukari is being surrounded by punks. Just watch. You tried yelling for help.
Damn it. Let's get out of here.
Hey, don't scream like that. It's so embarrassing. Thanks. What the hell? Seriously. What's up with those punks? Total waste of humanity. Seriously. What the hell? Jeez. Yukari is shaking. She must have been scared. I'm so pissed off. I thought, someone help me. I said that I wouldn't have to rely on anyone, but I needed somebody in a time like this. I'm pissed off at myself. This is no different from my mom. Yukari is shaking in anger. You feel like you understand Yukari a little more now. I'm gonna go back. Yukari left in a hurry. You decide to go back to the dorm.
Sup, dude?
Sorry, I'm on my way to the store.
Junpei's left. Where are you going, Junpei? You don't use two-handed swords. You wield the katana as if it is a two-handed sword.
Oh, my teacher told me about Mitsuru Kirijo, the student council president. She's going overseas after she graduates, probably so she can run the Kirijo company later.
Wow, that's crazy. She's so different from us.
The funny thing is, I hear she still lives in the dorms. I wonder why. Maybe her parents were strict when she was growing up.
Mind if I interrupt? I was just told by the chairman that he'll be stopping by this evening. When you get back, come to the 4th floor meeting room.
Oh, okay.
I'll see you all later.
Mitsuru left as quickly as she came. Curious about what she meant, you decided to go straight home with Yukari. In front of the dorm, Fuka has returned home early and is playing with the white dog.
Koro-chan, give me your paw. Oh, he did it! What a smart dog. Oh, hi. Koro-chan, go say hi. You can do that, right?
The dog nuzzled you?
His name's Korumaru. I've seen him sitting by the steps of the shrine.
Oh, this dog still goes on walks all by himself?
A passing woman spoke up.
What do you mean?
He used to belong to the priest at the Naganaki Shrine. Every afternoon, the two of them went this way for a walk.
That explains it.
Well, until the priest passed away.
He passed away?
Oh, you haven't heard the story? It was about 6 months ago. The priest was hit by a car while walking his dog. He didn't survive. Ever since then, that dog sits patiently by the site of the accident, and he goes for a walk every day, just like when his owner was still alive.
The woman seems to be very talkative.
Oh, shoot, I have to get going. My son will be back soon.
What the fuck is up with her hand? The woman left.
Oh, you're such a loyal dog. Good boy.
Huh?
What's wrong?
Oh, nothing. Sorry. Wait, isn't the chairman coming today? Then we should go get ready.
Yeah. See you later, Koro-chan.
The dormitory command room. Everyone is already gathered.
Hello, everyone. I wanted to let you know how my research has been going. This concerns those shadows that have been appearing during full moons. I want you to listen closely. It might be hard to follow. Shadows can be divided into 12 categories according to their characteristics. This we've known for a while. It's like their class or order. Now, I've classified the special shadows we've seen so far, and it's simply fascinating. Those 4 shadows belong to categories 1 through 4 in order of their appearance. They may have looked different than the more common ones, but the classification scheme still applies.
Is that something we should be excited about?
Oh, I get it. There's 12 in all. 8 we haven't seen yet.
That's exactly right, Fuka. You're quite sharp.
Oh, okay, but what are they after?
That's a good question. And that's what we haven't figured out yet. Their motive. They don't kill their prey. They feed on their minds. It can be considered predation. But is it really? Is there an underlying intent behind their behavior? The purpose of the shadows as a whole. That's what we need to consider.
This is interesting. But no matter what, we still have to beat the rest of them.
I agree. That's about all we can do at this point.
8 more, huh? Lucky us.
According to the data, each one has been stronger than the last, so we better start training harder.
We'll manage. We've got plenty of time.
What about Tartarus? Why does it even exist?
The pieces are falling into place one by one. But the shadows that appear when the moon is full, you wonder what their purpose is. 8 of them remain. You still have a long road ahead of you.
Need something to wipe off your glasses? Well, I have something, of course, but you don't wear glasses. Aha! Now I see clearly. Get it? It's not for your glasses. It's for a friend, right? It's nice of you to look after him. Well then, by all means, take this. It looks dingy, but it works very well, in fact. Your friend's glasses will shine like the sun.
Glasses white. Okay. Making it a point to save every Saturday night because on Sunday you never know who's gonna call you, and if you decline, someone else might call, so you never know. No. There's no point. I'm already about to level up with you. We're at the beginning of our social link. We don't need to. What? No. That's garbage. Iwatodai Strip Mall, bookworms, used books.
Katone-chan, too bad you didn't come earlier. My wife just left for GeckoCon. Well, she won't be gone long. Why don't you keep me company, Katone-chan?
Bunkichi seems happy to see you.
Are you thirsty? Here, let's share this. Wait, where are the cups? I'm afraid I'm completely useless without my wife. Hello, dear. You came back just in...
Tree!
Mitsuko looks pale.
Calm down, dear. See, you have Katone-chan worried too. You ought to know better than to walk that far at your age.
Bunkichi seems worried.
Here, drink this. And here's one for you, Katone-chan.
Obtains Ceylon tea.
Judging by her reaction, it seems the rumor was true. The persimmon tree by the walkway at your school. My wife heard a rumor that it was going to be cut down, and she almost fainted. Do you know anything about it, Katone-chan? You're so kind, Katone-chan. I'm worried too. I tried to look into the rumor, but I think I was barking up the wrong tree.
Bunkichi seems to be awaiting your reaction.
Katone-chan, if it's not too much trouble, can you tell us if you hear anything about the persimmon tree?
It seems Mitsuko is counting on you. Your relationship is stronger now. It's getting dark out.
I hate to trouble you, but please let us know if you hear anything about the persimmon tree.
After saying goodbye to Bunkichi and Mitsuko, you decided to go back to the dorm.